My name is Patrick.
I'm Naya Marshall.
My name is Tasha Dowbachuk.
A good show that I was actually just watching is called The OA. It's a Netflix series. It has a trans character in it.
I heard about the show Pose. Noah's Ark, that no longer plays on TV.
There's Will and Grace.
It's RuPaul's Drag Race.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine has like really good bi representation. Oh, and also Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It also has like really good bi representation. It has like a whole song about it.
The thing you need to know is, it's all about sex. It's true. In fact, they say men think about sex every 28 seconds. Of course, that's straight men. With gay men, it's every 9.
Our community is just like over-sexualized, and everything's about sex and partying, and I think that really plays to the stereotype.
You know, like they're over-sexualized, or, you know, the usual flamboyant.
So like 13 Reasons Why, the character that Tommy plays is like just so stereotypically like fashion, and I'm like sassy and rude and I'll ruin your life type of thing.
Hardly. Just the usual angst, despair, lovelorn crap.
So it's just kind of like stereotypically silly.
A lot of people might fight me on this, but there was a show, an MTV show called Faking It, where they tried to bring LGBT representation to the forefront, but they did it in a way that was really messy and really, you know, just unrealistic. It's like, of course, LGBT people, they have to go through that journey of self-discovery and just understanding themselves within the spectrum. But I think within those two shows, they execute it in a way where they're indecisive. They have no idea who they are and what they want for themselves, which is not true, because 9 times out of 10, LGBT people know what they want for themselves.
Why do I have to be so ashamed? I mean, why can't I just say the truth? I mean, be who I am. I'm 35 years old. I'm so afraid to tell people. I mean, Susan, I'm gay.
You know, the first time I ever saw myself in the media was maybe 2017 when I first watched Dear White People, and one of the characters, her name was Kelsey, the woman who likes women, and she didn't even have to say if she was a lesbian or if she was a bisexual woman or a queer woman. All you knew was that she is this fashionable, smart, lively girl who likes other smart, you know, fashionable, lively girls. In that struggle of trying to define myself, I think it would have helped a lot.
On some level, because for the first time in my life, I really feel like I'm losing.
I feel like it's unfair and that there's plenty of LGBTQ people out there that are completely qualified for the roles that aren't receiving recognition.
It's an injustice and it's embarrassing.
First and foremost, they should just kind of be like a last resort. You know, like if you really can't find a gay person to play a gay person, a lesbian to play a lesbian, a trans person to play a trans person, then I guess to an extent, like if you've gone through all your options, then I guess, sure, a straight person can do it.
How can you take someone who has never lived the life of an LGBT person and to the best of their knowledge, you know, based off of like research and like what they know of LGBT people, to live that reality? They don't know that reality.
I think they can't tell our stories the proper way, and it just kind of hurts that, you know, they're getting to the extent where it's like, oh, well, you know, we'll tell your story, but they only want to tell it to make money. They don't want to hire us. They don't want us to be able to tell our stories. And I feel like they do play to those stereotypes because, you know, they're not hiring people who have lived those experiences, so they don't know how to actually play them.
I'm not gonna sue.
What?
I just want to tell you in person, I'm not gonna fight this.
The trans community is probably the least. Bisexuality is just like kind of really starting to get out there and be represented.
I feel like the trans community is least represented because they are more like hushed out of the whole entire group because they don't confine to what society considers norms.
So I feel like if LGBT people, you know, show themselves in a way where this is not the only thing that I am. I'm so much more than what you think I am. I think that's where the representation and the visibility will shine the brightest.
Their voices do deserve to be heard. And who can tell somebody's life better than the person who actually lives it daily?
Oppression is done through silencing a group, and so if you're silencing our stories, you're oppressing us. So if our stories are being told, especially by gay or LGBTQ people, then it really helps to put us out into the world and shed light on us.